Oh boy, I rushed this one. Welcome to Game Boomers Live. This is an impromptu stream. There was no timer, didn't have time to do chat room shoutouts, any pre-show, nothing. Because in 10 seconds, we're finally getting a good solid look at the Xbox Series X. Finally. But here we are. Hi guys, how's it going? What's this? Let's see. Yeah, I got set up for this stream in like 5 minutes, and I rushed it. I'll move the mouse cursor out of the way. Thanks to Odin, by the way, who filled me in.
Hey everyone, this is Aaron Greenberg from Team Xbox. I'm excited to be coming to you here live from my kitchen. I'm drinking non-stop drinks out of the world's fastest, most powerful fridge. We're moments away from a huge Inside Xbox. First, I want to let you know, a lot of people have been wondering, what are we doing this summer? Well, we're not taking the summer off. We're working hard. Teams cannot wait to deliver
from your kitchen.
New games, new reveals, new news for you. So it's time to get hyped. You're going to see today,
yeah, it's a fridge,
ever Xbox Series X gameplay from our partners around the world. Damon Baker and Sarah Bond, who lead our partnership team, have brought some of the best developers and creative teams to the table. They're going to be joined by Jeff, Katarina, and Malik. Team Xbox coming in strong. It's an exciting day. We know fans
I guess they're all social distancing, eh?
But also, we know you're wondering what's going on with Xbox Game Studios. You guys have
I wonder if there's like a
teams now around the world. You blew us away at XO19. You blew us away at the Game Awards with Hellblade 2. We know you've got more. Of course we do. And with that, I want to welcome the head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty, to tell us a little more.
Let me know if I should turn the...
And hi, everybody. I want to start by saying
should I turn it up?
Our first concern is really with the safety of our teams and, of course, their families.
Here, I turn them up.
And that's why they are all working from home right now, whether it's in Sweden, the UK, Canada, or the US. And I've really been impressed with the ingenuity and the creativity that they've shown to get around some of the challenges of working from home and to keep production moving forward on our great lineup of games. And so we're excited that we will begin unveiling gameplay from our studios starting in July, including some from our newer studios like Double Fine, Ninja Theory, and Obsidian.
Double Fine?
Whoa, Matt, it feels like we might have left some off the list there.
Yeah, and Aaron also 343 and Halo.
Yeah, he is.
That's right. It's time to get hyped. Halo's coming. Halo Infinite. You've been waiting. The world's most anticipated game. July, mark calendars. Xbox Game Studios. We've got teams around the world that are working on big surprises, big reveals for you. I could not be more excited. I can tell you we're going to work every week between now and then to deliver for our fans. But today we're going to put the spotlight on our partners and let them shine and show you what Xbox Series X gameplay looked like. Let's have a go.
Let's see it. Now, I heard for the first year of the Series X there's going to be no exclusives, which means that why would I buy it? You know? This is an emergency stream that I started Yiz and Torvar because they announced this kind of last minute, and Odin clued me in. And they're basically, this is like the big show off of the Xbox Series X. Looks good. I like heads-up displays and like user interfaces that are part of the gun. I like that a lot, and like I know Dead Space did it, and like other systems, other games have done it. I kind of like that though. Imagine getting 360 no-scope by an 11-year-old from an X fridge. See, I know that I'm going to be getting a PS5 for the sake of this show. I don't know if I'm getting an Xbox Series X. I guess we'll see. I guess maybe I'll be convinced or not. Chinese crisis. I don't know what game this is. It seems like a very shiny shooter, you know? So the grappling is kind of cool. But frankly, shooters haven't been interesting in like the past decade or so, in my opinion. Oh, they're gonna have a driving level. spends my 280,000 points in a Series X exclusive. Bright Infinite Memory? Or Bright Memory Infinite? Something like that?
What you just witnessed was Bright Memory Infinite from Playism.
Oh, I have that Shovel Knight poster, dude, in the background.
By a single individual
I think it's actually hanging in this room.
Studio in China. Developers are using the hardware to achieve their dreams and their nightmares in amazing ways. Using the
I like how
power
they're doing
to
it all
optimize their games
from their
the way
houses,
they
their
want.
social distancing.
You know, higher resolutions, crazy frame rates, ray tracing, and yes, faster in-game load times. But it's also awesome to see the partner support for smart delivery, ensuring that fans only have to purchase the game once to enjoy it on whichever Xbox system
Buy
they
a game
own
once, get
or
the best
will
version
own
of that
in
game,
the
whatever
future.
Xbox you play on.
So, over the next 25 minutes, we're going to debut just a slice of the amazing next-gen games you can expect from our partners this holiday and early next year. And because we need the interwebs, everything you see here will highlight the in-game experience, with actual gameplay captured in-engine to give you the best sense of what to expect when Xbox Series X launches later this year.
Actual gameplay.
So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the following dreams being powered by Xbox.
Yeah, Mr. Crow. Netflix adaptation, the Netflix adaptation of Mark Ruffalo. Nice. Oh boy, racing games. One of the genres I just don't give a shit about. However, I'm going to turn it down a little bit now because it's kind of loud, the music. But I do like the idea of, you buy a game on your computer, on the Windows whatever store, and then you have it on the 360 and on the Xbox One and on the Xbox One X if they're like relatively compatible. That makes a lot of sense. I know that like PS2 tried to do that with PS2, PS3, and PS Vita, I think. Remember when Portal 2 came out, you bought it on the PS3, you got a PC code? I actually don't remember that. But it sounds like something that Valve would do. And see, this will be far less cringe because everyone's like recording their bits from their houses because everyone's social distancing due to the coronavirus. It's Dirt 5. The game looks like dirt. I'll turn it back up for the talking parts. Channel points are like a Twitch thing. It's just something that they use to foster community interaction, I guess. This... Alright. This guy had a bad day. Scorn? I don't know what Scorn is, sorry. Sounds like I'm going to be scorned by my own chat. Alien? H.R. Geiger. Oh, dude, look at the penis. They can't show this on the internet. Alien. It's even leaking like a wiener. Looks like that person got pregnant. That's why you don't deal with alien wieners. People are saying Scorn, people are saying aliens. I don't think it's aliens. That's true. This Xbox reveal won't have like Ubisoft dancers for 30 minutes talking about oh shit. Dude. Man, whatever this is, it's gross. Yep, it's Scorn. You guys are right. Hey, Zigaton. Yeah, what the fuck is Scorn?
order out of chaos.
Deep silver.
Each trial, each tribulation, we have overcome. Now we live in an age of unprecedented peace.
Oh, they're doing the Inception trailer thing. Brrr. Turn it up, okay.
Thanks to her.
Brrr.
Let her ascension serve as proof of our righteousness. It is in her honor that we strive for chorus.
Damn. You blew the planet, man.
This ends with us.
You know, the mascara didn't need to be, like, written. Chorbs? No, chorus. How to Train Your Spaceship. Oh boy, Madden!
What's up, everybody? Thanks for letting me crash the show. This is Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs.
Does anybody give a fuck?
I hope all of y'all been staying home, staying safe, and playing a ton of video games together.
Nope, I've been going outside and endangering everyone.
I'm telling you this, Madden 21 is coming to Xbox Series X, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's been a journey that's older than me, and I was lucky enough to be a part of it this year. Like they say, you have to know where you've been.
Sports,
where you're about
sports,
to go.
sports, sports, sports. I didn't expect to see the NES game. Okay. It even looks like shit. Okay, so here's the actual game from this one. And it still only looks okay. I'm one thick boy. Yeah, Deadbolt Willie.
Madden 21 news coming soon. And the game isn't just about what you can see, it's about what you can feel.
I am,
Here's
after all,
the best
Surefire
news.
Otaku.
When you buy Madden NFL 21 on Xbox One, you get it free on Xbox Series X. I'm looking forward to it, and honestly, I'm ready to just get back on the field. Enjoy the rest of the show, and get ready to feel next level with EA Sports.
Huge thanks to EA for giving us that sneak peek at Madden 21 optimized for Xbox Series X. I mean, that was awesome. So my name is Sarah Bond.
Look
and
at
I lead
right here.
partnerships
There's
for
an Xbox controller.
which means I get
It's like,
to work
put
with
Xbox shit in your
thousands of
bedroom.
developers and creators around the globe that are creating games on, with, and for Microsoft platforms. I just love my job because it's all about connecting creators and publishers with our fans around something that they love, games.
Yeah, that pillow is disgusting,
And
yeah.
boy, have they been busy. They are creating right now games that are going to define the generation, experiences that are just going to blow your mind away. And I am thrilled to share with you that every major publisher worldwide is developing for Xbox.
Oh boy.
And we already have hundreds of games coming to Xbox Series X in 2021. The support, it has just been tremendous, guys. I have never seen partners as excited about Xbox and Xbox Series X as they are right now. So why don't we take a look and see more of the great games that they have been working on.
Let's see them. Oh my. World of Darkness. This gonna be a vampire game? I think this is Bloodlines too. Naomi's leaving the house now. She can't actually stay with us. She's just off on the side. Have a good day. Yep, this is Bloodlines 2. I'm still excited for this game despite everything.
Bye-bye now.
Oh. Oops. I'm still excited for this one, guys. Oh, you're gonna get eaten, dude. You're gonna get eaten, dude. Right on the dance floor. Yep, all the disciplines are there. Okay, so I do like keeping the sense of humor. Yeah, Yiz, we played the original Bloodlines on this channel. It was Naomi and I. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was fun.
Oh, Harry. What have you done? I've traveled so very far to find you. How strange that your trail ends here. Very
yes, Apple on Apple. This looks like maybe a fun romp.
When you left, I was withering away.
Quebec, they actually are. They confirmed some wacky ones.
Here, on this extraordinary isle, I dare say I've found my strength again.
Oh.
I'm scared of what it means. I feel the call of something deep within. Whispers of things long.
But it's a walking simulator? Yeah.
Will we be forgotten too?
It seems like a walking simulator. It's pretty, though.
What did you find here, Harry?
Dude, you got something between your hands there. Might want to take a shower. I think so, Floki, yeah. Since this is releasing this Christmas.
This is, or was, the Ascent Group main metropolis. Like you, most people have contracted their entire lives away to get here. Workers or indents, slaves in all but name.
Alright.
The Ascent Group arcology on Velas has shut down. If the latter is true, the corporate grab teams will already be moving in.
I was thinking Beyond Good and Evil 2 as well.
This is a crisis supernova.
Maybe not. But maybe. I don't think it's Cyberpunk. They didn't have non-human creatures in it, did they? Oh, it's neither of them. It's just some terrible shooter.
We wish to test your abilities by giving you a special assignment. Find out what happened.
Oh yeah, I love Beyond Good and Evil. That was great. Top-down shooters can be good, but they're so overdone now because of the phone genre. I'm just like, eh. Yeah, no, seriously. Phone games, fuck them. Not the Cyberpunk, just a Cyberpunk. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if I want to play this. It looks good. That's some graphical fidelity right there, but damn. Demon baby. All right. I mean, I'm at least wondering about it. I'm pretty sure we're getting this, guys, because we're not getting E3 this year. E3 was canceled because of the coronavirus.
Hi, hope you enjoyed the reveal of The Medium, our next-gen psychological horror game. We're very excited to announce that we're working on the project in cooperation with Akira Yamaoka, the legendary composer best known for the Silent Hill series.
Oh.
We'll have more to reveal soon, so stay tuned.
Just a horror game, I guess. Yeah, I'm sure there'll still be like Nintendo Directs and stuff during E3, when E3 would take place. E3 is like early June or late May or something. Swipe right. All right, Tokyo. Anime as fuck. Oh no, plant GFs. This isn't Ghost in the Shell. Plant waifus.
I'm Yuito Sumeragi. My power is psychokinesis. Ready?
All right. Anime hack and slash. You know, it's got that style that, you know, that weeb trash usually has. If you like weeb trash, you'll like this. Of course, it has GFs. There's like bouquet women. Okay. Scarlet Nexus. Japan as fuck. Way to alienate 80% of your audience. I'm like slightly interested in it, yeah. Okay, we got a shooty. Well, Japan sets everything in Tokyo like how the US sets everything in New York or LA. Dinosaur Hunter, guys. Yeah, it could be a Turok. Did they finally bring Turok back? Not Turok. Oh, is it a new Yakuza game? Yeah, me too. He was just like in the style of Yakuza, but it's not actually Yakuza. I mean, what?
「こんにちは、セガの名越俊弘です。いよいよこの発表ができる日が、参りました。シリーズの最新作であるヤクザライクアドラゴンを、Xbox シリーズ X のローンチタイトルとして、そして Xbox One や、Windows 10で、発売する運びとなりました。
Yeah, this guy looks like a Joker, but he's always looked like a Joker.
もちろんですね、初めて、このタイトルを手にする方にも、楽しんでいただきたいなというふうに考えております。ゲームの限界に挑戦する龍が如くスタジオの新たなる挑戦を、ぜひ見届けていただきたいなというふうに考えております。ヤクザライクアドラゴンをぜひよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, if there's no lucky hit, it's not a good
game. I hope you all
game.
enjoyed this brief peek at just some of the titles we have lined up for Xbox Series X. This is just the beginning. And personally,
is that
I
the end
can't
of
wait
it?
to get immersed in these amazing games. But until then, I'm just going to have to live out that fantasy via custom backgrounds in Microsoft Teams. How about I try out a few now? Maybe we'll go into the world of Scarlet Nexus, or maybe I could tear up the streets in Dirt 5, or, well, here's a quick view of Phil Spencer's home office. Oh, wait a second. We've got this inside look at the next Assassin's Creed game.
All right, dude.
So with that, I'm going to leave you with the gameplay debut of the highly anticipated Assassin's Creed Valhalla for Xbox Series X. Huge thanks to all of our partners for their hard work during these difficult times, and to you at home for joining us. Stay tuned to go behind the scenes with a few of the creators of today's lineup and hear more about their thoughts on the next generation of game development. I'll see you later this summer for even more content premieres and announcements from Xbox Game Studios.
Mine's actually pretty good, all things considered.
Thanks so much.
Okay, so what I know about this is they're doing the Viking invasion of the UK in the next Assassin's Creed, but even though the Vikings are the invaders, the Vikings are the good guys, and the British who are defending themselves are the bad guys. All right. Viking invasion. Vikings most affected. The last couple of Assassin's Creed were kind of shit anyway, so it's like whatever. The British are Templars, therefore they're evil.
titles command the respect and fandom that the Assassin's Creed series has garnered. And today, we get to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla with its creative director, Ashraf Ismail, who's joining us from Montreal, Canada. Bienvenue to Inside Xbox.
Hey, Jeff. Pleasure to be here.
I'm so glad that you're here because I'm a huge fan of the series. After seeing the video that we just saw, I have literally hundreds of questions to ask you. But before we get into Valhalla itself, did I just see new Assassin's Creed gameplay for the first time?
Yeah, absolutely. That was directly from the game in all
gameplay?
its Viking Age glory.
Let's talk about the Viking Age because Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Origins, these took place in antiquity. They were sun-drenched Mediterranean places, and this looks very different. It's different time, different place. So what do you have for us with the Viking Age?
Yeah, so the Viking Age, it's named after one of history's most notorious warrior cultures. And this time period is highlighted by the invasion of England by this very large, hungry Viking horde. And at the time, England was a dark age tangle of broken warring kingdoms. So this was an absolutely brutal, pivotal moment in history that gave us the birth of the England we know today. So players can expect to fully
implying
live
the Vikings were
Viking
civilized
fantasy in a meticulously crafted journey in an Assassin's Creed world.
All right, so let's get a little bit more into this. There was a lot to take in that clip that we saw. I saw Viking longships. I saw some very mean-looking axes.
a little bit, Schnitzel. Yeah,
previously we saw a hidden blade. So let's talk about some of the key new features that you're bringing to the
table
with
Floki.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, so our hero Eivor is a Viking raider who's going to leave the snowy mountains of Norway for the lush rolling hills of England, propelled by the goal of settling their people and growing a thriving settlement. Now, England at this time is a hostile place.
Colonization's good, I guess.
Players will go raiding using their longships and raiding party. They'll assault giant fortifications in epic battles. They'll have to gain alliances with kings and legendary Vikings, and they'll be faced with some very harsh choices as the leader of a community. Along with that, where we've reinvented combat to be visceral, brutal, tons of enemy variety, dual-wielding weapons. We have a new, fresh take on player progression, gear, and weapon systems. We're effectively pushing every single envelope to deliver this incredible Viking fantasy.
All of this is just music to my ears.
This sounds stupid.
So much. So this whole show, we've been talking about the Xbox Series X. We're talking about next gen. So as a creative director, as someone creating a huge epic game, how do you take advantage of this new hardware?
Now.
Well, Assassin's Creed has always been committed to new technologies in order to push the most immersive experiences.
Everyone's using their in-home stuff.
And so to have something
they're all
like
isolated
incredibly
from
fast loading
coronavirus.
times means that we can remove some of that friction from the immersion and create a game that's much more immersive. Norway and Dark Ages England are breathtaking living worlds. So to be able to push them further to their incredible potential, this is really wonderful for us. It's wonderful for our players. And additionally, I'm very happy to confirm that we are also offering smart delivery, which allows you to purchase
might be a
the game
computer or
once
something. There were a sound
and play
system
it on your Xbox One and the Xbox Series X.
That is great news, I think, for all the Assassins fans out there. They'll be able to enjoy it on the hardware they have now, maybe on the hardware that they are looking forward to getting later this year. Thank you so much, Ashraf Ismail, for joining us and for sharing the very first details on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I cannot wait to see more.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure.
We played Assassin's Creed 1 on this show, and it was like so-so. It wasn't great. I don't really see the big deal. Ubisoft robbed me of $100 a decade ago, billing prescription, and that canceled. Dude, fucking charge back that shit.
So many great games today showcasing gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's go to Malik right now with Robert Cart from Codemasters to talk Dirt 5.
All right, everyone, just a few minutes ago, you saw the reveal trailer of Dirt 5, and I kind of was left speechless, but I'm going to have to get it together here because we're going to dive even deeper into everything.
Right now, I think these are just going to be interviews now.
Development director.
You guys want to watch these?
To talk about what's next for the series. Robert, how are you?
I'm only so for interest on this stuff.
I'm doing great. Excited to dive into this.
These are interviews rather than trailers.
The newest game in the series.
No,
let's start
not
with
really.
locations.
Boring.
Kind of the backdrop is kind of important for a racing game. So where are we going to be going in Dirt 5?
So you saw from the trailer, we had New York, then we went to China, and then we went to Norway. We've got lots more environments.
There's been nothing on the console itself. Didn't they do like a video a month ago regarding the actual console?
Types that we play in there. So for New York, for example, you saw us racing over the East River when it was frozen in winter. But you can play in
Hey Kazuki, what's up?
In the summer.
Don't worry about donating, it's fine.
There you'll be able to race along
Roosevelt It's welcome if you do, but don't feel bad about it. It's okay.
Totally different experience.
Welcome aboard.
After that, we go to Brazil. We take in the favelas,
I'm here all the time.
Christ the Redeemer. We have tracks in Europe, in Italy, in Arizona. So there's really a really wide range of tracks with a really colourful and wide, different colour palette that offer really interesting, different experiences.
Super cool. I'm excited to see all the different locations as well as how the weather's going to change. I'm personally a New York boy, so I'm excited to race in New York. But it is a racing game after all, so let's talk about some of the cars that we're going to be able to jump into.
We have one of the widest ranges of vehicles that we've had in a dirt game ever before. So you've got the rally cars that you saw some buggies in China. We also have sprint cars, which are really cool and interesting. They go around ovals, they only turn left. Each of their wheels is like a different size with the front
my pillows,
the smallest, the back one
I have a
the
Jiggy.
Biggest. They've got
I have a Zelda shield.
Horsepower, and you just basically drift all the way around the oval, kicking a big
Thanks, Loki.
slope, which is really fun.
Oh, that's super cool. Of course,
maybe Zane.
Excited for more, right? More cars, more different types of vehicles. That's pretty cool.
See you later, yes.
Now let's talk about the experience when the players.
I don't give a fuck about this.
Game.
Hold on.
What are some things that veteran Dirt franchise players are going to notice? And
I'm turning these losers down until
for the first time ever.
So I think,
until like something interesting comes on, I guess. What do you guys think of the Xbox so far?
Different events, but some of the new things that are due to the franchise, and one of the ones I'm most excited about is 4-player split screen. So in career or in arcade mode,
Weak.
you can pick your event type and your vehicle type.
Yeah, it's been all games. Yeah.
Time of day,
The games look so like whatever. The
weather's gonna change.
the actual
You can play that
console itself is like a giant fridge.
When you get your Xbox Series X home, boot it up, you invite a few friends over, you can all race together.
That's super exciting. 4-player split screen. Something
Minecraft
that we,
in 4K.
Always want to see because it's always good to have your friends.
Thanks for that sub, Schnitzel.
Pretty cool.
As always, you link up your Discord account with your Twitch account when you have a sub. Come into my Discord, you get into the $5 club.
Taking you through a bunch of different races. Can you talk a bit about the story there? And I hear Little Birdie has told me that there's a very dynamic duo in the voiceover booth. Let's talk about that as well.
There is a dynamic duo. So one of the things that I really enjoy about the career is the real world sponsors. So as you race, you'll sign up to real world sponsors who'll give you rewards and pay you to race for them. And talking you through that will be your mentor. He'll help guide you, give you tips and hints, and that's voiced by Troy Baker.
Greetings from the booth, everybody.
And there's really only one person to have as the protagonist to Troy Baker, who's the nemesis, and that's Nolan North.
Actually, I don't think PS5 will win. I think Switch will outsell them. Like a 2-3 year head start.
Also, you're gonna see some pretty
millions of consoles sold. Switch is doing amazingly.
So as you race,
all the time, Mr. Crow. I play retro games on this stream. I play retro and modern.
Because one, I'm excited to jump into the career, but two, I feel like a lot of players are going to be happy about having both Troy Baker and Nolan North in the same video game. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Now, again, we're super happy that Dirt 5 is part of the reveal of the first gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's talk about some of the things that we're going to see that are specific to Xbox Series X.
So Dirt 5, you'll be able to play at 4K, 60 FPS, but there'll also be an option for 120 Hz mode. So, gamers know frame rate counts, 120 Hz.
Put PS2 on, but I still have my PS2.
On top of that, Dirt 5 will leverage the smart delivery technology. So you buy the game on Xbox One, you can play on Xbox Series X as soon as you get the new console. You buy it on Xbox Series X and you go over, you have an Xbox One in your house or in another room and you want to play in there.
This specific interview is going on way too long. Way too long, dude. I have a PS1, yeah. Yep.
From turning on the console. No more waiting. you're in there, you're racing straight away.
There's like 15 consoles right in front of me. You guys can't see them, obviously, but I've posted pictures before. Some of you older viewers know exactly what this room looks like.
So minimizing that is fantastic. And then you get to choose between 4K 60 and 120 frames per second. So that is pretty cool. Again, Robert,
yeah, they're not saying anything important.
I got to say that I probably speak for everyone watching. When I say that we're super excited to see Dirt 5 on Xbox Series X coming up.
Yeah, the Xbox Scarlet sounded better than Series X.
All right, we've already seen
what the fuck is that?
Far, but the train's going to keep rolling, so we're going to throw it over to Katarina, who's with the Bluebird team, to talk about Medium.
Horror games are a fan favorite, and the Medium promises to keep us guessing in our hearts.
Yeah, so this is all literally just interviews about the games.
Jack, game producer from the Bluebird.
Okay, well,
thank you so much for joining us, Jack.
What I could do.
Can you tell us more
Hold on.
about this
what I could
game
do, maybe.
and the Bluebird's team approach to the psychological horror genre?
We'll mute this.
Psychological horror.
Look at that baby, Jesus. I'm gonna look up that Xbox Series X hardware video that came out like a year ago. That dude looks straight out of 2002. I'm not streaming on Mixer. Actually, no, I'll turn this on while I'm looking for it. I'll at least turn the audio on.
Play as a medium. You can see this.
Also, I got some news from Odin about D-Live today, that D-Live's going down the tank.
But maybe inside it's not. And when you play as a medium, you have a really unique perspective to find out what is inside of other people and or what happens in different places.
For the Medium, we heard that you teamed up with legendary music composer Akira Yamaoka. Can you tell us more about that partnership and how that influenced the game?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, PewDiePie's leaving D-Live, and they also abandoned all their linos.
For Silent Hill series.
That people just got fucked.
Most important for us, it was his work on Silent Hill 2, because Silent Hill 2, for most of our team.
No, my coach is amazing.
And it's one of our main references when we think about atmosphere in the medium, because in one way, his music is
All the trailers are already up on the
disturbing, oppressive, and in another way, it can be
the
nostalgic,
channel.
emotional, and melodic. And to bump it up more, we cooperate Akira with our composer Arkadiusz Rejkowski that create our others.
Yeah, D-Live's
for
fucked,
our
dude.
other games, and mix these two approaches together to fill up our two
Alright,
worlds
give
and
me a
our
moment
different
here.
points of view. So it was really, it is and it was really great fun.
This game is really characterized by those two worlds. Can you talk to us more about the story and these two worlds and how the players can look forward to that?
Yeah, so you play as a Marianne, and she's a medium, and like she can cope with this, that she goes, or that she can see the spirit world, the second world, but she's like haunted by one specific vision that she tried to solve, and she has some kind of a hint that the answers can be in abandoned communities.
I'm gonna mute this again, if you don't mind, because fuck this. This is just dumb. Here's the actual hardware. Let's check it out.
Joining us today is Jason Ronald, who's the Director of Program Management for Xbox Series X. Jason, great to see you.
Great to see you too, Larry.
Thanks for the
We
sub.
had a lot of news recently about Xbox Series X. We talked about a lot of different things. Can you kind of go over quickly what they were?
Sure. So it was an exciting time because we finally revealed the full technical specifications of the Xbox Series X and provided insight into some of the key innovations powering the next generation of gaming. Xbox Series X is our fastest, most powerful console ever.
It's a big fridge.
A custom-designed processor built in partnership with AMD, leveraging the latest RDNA 2 and Zen 2 architectures. And we really designed the system to deliver consistent, sustained performance never seen before in a game console. And we really designed it to have the optimal speed balance of power and speed in console design. And it's ultimately about enabling transformative gaming experiences you've never seen before in the living room.
Now, we heard about things like ray tracing and variable rate shading. What does that mean for gamers?
So ray tracing has always been the holy grail of computer graphics, but we've never had the power to actually do it in real time. So we added a custom hardware to be able to do hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, which is really about delivering higher fidelity visuals, more immersive environments, things like better lighting, shadows, reflections off water and glass.
Actually does look pretty good.
You can use the exact same techniques for 3D spatial audio so that you get a much more immersive
Come to my
experience.
Minecraft server. The
You mentioned
SFO
variable rate
Minecraft
shading.
server.
Variable rate shading is really about delivering new levels of performance and efficiency to developers so that they can go well beyond the raw power of the box itself, because they can be more precise about where they choose to spend graphics power in different parts of the scene without reducing the overall visual quality. And then on the audio side, we developed a custom hardware audio block so that we could actually offload that work from the CPU. And that means that you're going to get a much richer audio experience. But because we've offloaded it from the CPU, that means you're going to have more complex AI, better animation, more denser, richer worlds. Then you look at something like Quick Resume. Quick Resume is actually built on top of the Xbox Velocity architecture, which actually just really allows players to jump in and jump out of experiences very quickly and pick up exactly where they left off. And you know,
So you just,
somebody who's
like,
been
pressing the
using
home
this
button
for the
then.
last couple months, it's really transformed how I actually play games. And it's such a
Lots
great
of
experience.
consoles have
And to be
that.
honest, it's really hard to go back and play games without
multiple
using these new
games, just, like,
capabilities that
having
the new
save
hardware
states?
is enabling.
All right, I've heard this thing called Xbox Velocity architecture. What is that, and what is it going to mean to gamers?
The Xbox Velocity architecture is really defined by 4 major components.
Cheers.
First is the custom designed NVMe SSD, and it's going to deliver levels
Invented
of
in the
performance
late
you've never
90s.
seen in console gaming before. The next is we have a dedicated hardware decompression block so that we can take those assets and expand them so that developers have direct access to them in real time, so that you get much more dense worlds, richer textures, you know, more dynamic environments. The next thing is we actually have a new member of the DirectX family called Direct Storage, which is a brand new API that gives developers direct low-level access to the NVMe controller. And then finally, we have a new feature called Sampler Feedback Streaming, which actually allows developers to, on demand, request data from the solid-state storage drive, and that acts as a memory multiplier. So when you think about these large open world games like a Red Dead Redemption 2 or an Assassin's Creed Odyssey, we wanted the technology to fade into the background so that players just get that really rich, dynamic, immersive environment, unlike what you've ever
Exactly,
seen in
Siege
previous
Ranzer.
generations.
Jason, can you tell us a little bit more about the storage options available for Xbox Series X, including what this is?
Sure. So what you just held up was the
A memory card.
1 TB Seagate storage expansion card for Xbox Series X that we've developed in partnership with Seagate. And that matches the internal performance exactly. And it's all about sustained
just
performance.
a 1
So
terabyte
if a
memory
game takes
card.
full advantage of the Xbox Velocity architecture, that same game can live on the internal storage or can live on that external expanded storage card, and you'll get the exact same performance. But at the same time, too, we know plenty of people have existing USB hard drives, and we want to make it as easy as possible. So you can easily just take the existing external hard drive.
Yeah, it's an
that you
M.2
have,
drive. They're just
unplug
going
it
to
from
jack
your
up the
current
price for it.
console, plug it into your Xbox Series X, and all your games are instantly available to you. And you can continue to run all those games directly off that external drive. So once again, we're really focused on giving as many options as possible because we know storage is critically important for gamers who have plenty of games that they love playing.
Thanks, Jason. Now I want to be super clear about what Jason just said. You can always take your Xbox One games and play them directly off your external hard drive when connected to Xbox Series X. Now for Xbox Series X games, you can certainly store them on your external hard drive, but when you're ready to play them, you're going to want to move them to the internal SSD or the Seagate expansion drive right here. It's that simple. Anything else you'd like to share before I let you go?
Honestly, from the
Does that
team,
mean
we're
that
just really
you
excited
can't
to get
play
that
off the
into
hard
players'
drive?
hands later this year.
Or that you will
we're
want
gonna be
to not
delivering
do
4
it because of
generations of content.
speed
Thousands
issues.
of games will be available on day one, and we're really excited by what developers are doing right now to build new games for the Xbox Series X. So we're excited to ship it later this year.
Jason Morano, Director of Program Management for Xbox Series X. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, Larry.
Thank you very much, Larry. I'm alive. All right, so that was that. And apparently the other show we were watching is now done. Yep. So there we go. Yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, I completely understand why they said they weren't going to have any exclusives for the first year. Right? Like, it's just a PC. They outright said that if you buy a game on your Xbox Series X, you can play it on the One X and you can play it on PC with the same copy. It's literally just a PC. And I know, like, we always joke about, like, consoles are just PCs, you know, whatever. And, like, the whole advantage back in the day for the Super Nintendo or whatever is that it had, like, a closed ecosystem. Basically, you plugged in a cartridge and it worked. And it didn't matter that the hardware inside the Super Nintendo or inside the Sega Genesis or inside of the PS1 was inferior compared to the PCs of the day, because you didn't have to deal with compatibility or like any kind of like parts that wouldn't work with certain games, any kind of nonsense like that. It just worked. But that era's kind of gone now. Consoles literally are like at this point in the game, consoles literally just are cheap PCs with no actual advantages over a PC. So Xbox has said, fuck it. We'll just make it PC. So it has the first year of the Xbox Series X will have no exclusives. And it's like, why should I buy this? Why should I buy this? You know? Yeah, the last consoles that are still consoles are Nintendo ones, because Nintendo ones are using non-standard technology. They're using non-standard control methods. You know, like them or hate them, it makes them different. You can't really easily emulate a Wii remote movement or something, or a Switch remote movement. The Joy-Cons, moving the Joy-Cons around. You can't emulate that as easily as you can emulate, just say, a controller. The Series W, it just runs Windows. Nintendo's a mobile company now, yeah. I guess they kind of are. So yeah, that's the One X. I'm not convinced to get it, frankly. I'm just not, you know. I really enjoy the PS4 that we have here. I really enjoy the Switch. I even enjoy some older consoles. Like, I still play the Wii U. I still play the Super Nintendo. There's a lot of consoles here. Like, here, I'm just gonna list them off. NES, PS2, original Xbox, Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, Genesis, SNES, N64, GameCube, Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, Switch, Wii U, Ouya, PS1, another Genesis, we probably don't need two Genesises, Genesi, and PS4. That's my collection of consoles that are right here in front of me. And I play them all, except for the Ouya, I'd say, once every at least couple months. I'll put something in them. Yes, I actually have an Ouya, yeah. Yeah, I actually have an Ouya. But I play them all like once every couple months. I haven't touched the Ouya in about a year. But I play them all once every couple months. And I can't see myself buying this and never using it, you know? Dan, man, don't worry about that. Somebody's making a Sega Saturn flash cart to just run ISOs off of it. So just wait for that, dude. But yeah, like I play the Switch. I probably would play the PS5. I'm spending more on video games now because I'm doing this show, right? Like, if I'm gonna play a game on this show, I need the hardware for it. I don't mind sinking some money in. I consider it to be investment if I'm doing like a gaming stream. I'm doing it for the show, so fine. I'll buy a console that I might not buy. I'll buy a PS5 even though I probably wouldn't get one on launch. I'll get one on launch this time. You know, fuck it, whatever. Even with taking the show cost and like the investment into consideration, I can't see myself buying an Xbox Series X. Nothing. That's just the light. The K is fine on the mug. It's just the proper angle for the light to shine. See? Yeah. Nope, my mug's still intact. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that's simple as that. I mean, hardware seems impressive. I just I can't justify spending that much money on it. They didn't even say the price. Like, what is the price? Do you even know? Hold on. Do we even know? Price. Doesn't have an official price, but the original Xbox One and the Xbox One X was a $499 price point. I mean, if it's $499, I wouldn't get it. That's too much for something that I'm not going to use that much, frankly. Even for this show. What was the Switch? Like $300, $400? What did the Switch launch at? I'm kind of curious. $299. That sounds like pretty much what it was when I bought it. And you know what? I'd do that. I did do that. I paid $300 on launch for my Switch, and I felt like that was a fair price. $400, maybe $400 for like a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. $600, no, too much. Too much. Especially when I can't even think of a game that I'd play on it. Well, here, I'll just ask you guys, okay? Here, let's do an impromptu poll, okay? Okay. Would you guys want me to spend some of the show money that I earn from this and buy an Xbox Series X to unbox and play on the show? Would you want me to do that for a PS5? So just yes, no. For both of those things. There's a whole bunch of no's. That's probably the no for the PS5 either. No to both. No for PS5 as well. PS5 maybe PS5. Yeah, there hasn't even been a single yes. There hasn't been a single yes for the Xbox. You know, like, I assume you guys are not interested in me buying it and doing a show on it. There's like it looks like there's like nobody wants me to get a Series X, and half of you want me to get a PS5 and half of you don't. So it's like, okay, all right. Avalon Apple, I view it as an investment. If I'm buying a game that you guys want me to stream, I don't view it as a waste, even if I don't like the game myself. And yeah, exactly. I think this is aimed for people who don't have a really good gaming PC but want that gaming PC experience. I have a pretty monster gaming PC, so I'm not the target audience for this. Death Stranding, we gave it up. We tried to play it like 3 times, Stoner Stan, and we said we can't fucking do this. This is terrible. Sorry, dude. We just gave it up. If it's for the stream, it's a tax write-off as a business expense. Yep, that's true, Floki. And I do write off all of the business expenses that I... Basically, at this point, whenever I buy a game, I write it off. And I get money back from the government for it. Because it's a business, so, yeah. You said you would play something even if you hate it, so Stranding was an example. Well, here's the thing. We did play it. We just didn't finish it. I said I would play something if I hated it, not I would finish it. So 2 different things. I would at least try it. R5 3600 1070. I'm good for years. Yeah, that'll last you probably like another 5 years or so before it starts to really chug. No. The GPU will need an update more than the CPU though. You know what? I liked Sword and Shield more than I liked Death Stranding. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Avalon Apple. Consoles are a relic of the past that need to go away. Maybe that's the case, you know? Cool Beans, we played Rogue Legacy twice on this channel. Dave and I played it back when it came out. Naomi and I played it when we tried out the expansion pack, Legacy of Zors. Sorry, no, Lament of Zors. And Rogue Legacy 2 is coming out this summer, and I'm gonna fucking play it. Yes. Yeah, Dantakuri. Anyway, that was this. This kind of sucked. This kind of sucked. But hey. Oh, dude. Past streams. I wasn't even up yet. Okay, whatever. Alright, guys. This was kind of lame, but here we are. I'll be back tonight with some Final Fantasy VII Remake. Naomi and I will be back in about 7 hours from now. So I'll see you then. Love you guys. That was Game Boomers Live, watching a fucking travesty.